Alright, we're back. And I got my shower beer, so it's already cracked, but this is Dos Equis, and this is the Lager Especial. It's basically just a Pilsner, German Pilsner. It's German beer made in Mexico, that whole jazz. I do drink the whole water with a hop drop from time to time. As a matter of fact, I bought some of these when I was out on the golf course as alongside a peach hazy IPA. So, I do drink them. It is what it is. And that's obviously incredibly easy drinking, crisp, refreshing, the whole 9 yards. Alright, so, mail call. This box is coming from, if I can find out how to open it, there it is. I'm not going to show you the address, but we do got the bench made. This box is coming from Southern Witchcrafts. And so a couple days ago, had a little buzz going. And I was thinking, or I scrolled across something, like a shave of the day with Southern Witchcrafts. And I was thinking, I love Southern Witchcrafts. So, you know, like, why haven't I tried more of their stuff? So then I hopped on the site. And when I hopped on the site, I bought, I pretty much bought every scent I don't have in samples. So, you could kind of see there, we got some samples. I love Southern Witchcrafts. I think it's the best vegan base I've ever came across. But NECromantic, I think, is vegan. If maybe non-tallow, if not vegan. But let's give some of these a go. Let's give some of these a shot. So, starting off, Southern Witchcrafts, Trace Mattress. And let's just... That smells good. It's a little bit light, maybe like a 4 out of 5. So it's still there. Excuse me. This one smells, at least whatever I'm picking up on top smells kind of clean. Like, I could see this almost being like a dryer sheet or something like that. Or a room air freshener. It smells good. It smells fresh, smells clean. I could be totally off, but that's what my nose is picking up right now. Just got out of the shower. Let's take a look at this one. Drontia. Yeah, I think so. That's fire. That's fire. That smells like winter, Christmassy. There's some sort of evergreen something going on. And that is sitting on top of a bunch of warmth. Maybe like amber, vanilla, or other woods, warmer woods. That's nice. Drontia is on the docket. Drontia is on the docket to pick that up. That was nice. What do we got here? NECromantic. So kind of like romantic, but NECromantic. This smells good. This smells familiar. This smells like a candle scent that I've smelt before. So I believe this one has red wine in it. And I say that not only because there's a bottle of wine on the front. This one might also have rose. Possibly. I know one of these had rose. At least not in the sample. I'm not picking up too much rose. I am getting like a bit of like red berry or something like that. And it might just be an offshoot of the wine. I definitely get that wine vibe, that wine candle vibe. I don't know if you've ever put your nose to one before, but it's like I get these sweet berries, but it's kind of like more of the tart berry. And then there's just something about like that wine scent like candle wine. It's not like real wine. I don't know. There's like this artificialness to it, but it smells good. Like the candle scent does smell good. Like it sounds bad, but like I've always said, when I say something is a candle scent, it just means that it's not necessarily complex, but it's pleasant. So it smells good. It's just not necessarily complex. And that one, I'm definitely getting that like wine candle. And I guess you wouldn't know if you hadn't smelt it, but it is what it is. Next up, Autumn Ash. I might have to live with this one for a little bit. This is one that I thought would for sure be a winner for me. I believe this is one of the fall seasonals. It's definitely got some dark funkiness going on to it. This is a funk boy scent. There's something sweet in there, but it's not prominent. It's earthy, you know what I mean? Earthy, sweet. I think I'll come around to it, but I'm not 100% sure. Autumn Ash. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh. Carmilla. So this one, I believe, this one had a cool backstory, but I can't fucking remember it. There's Dracula, and then this might be like Dracula's bride, Carmilla. I think that's what it was. And this one smells kind of sweet and gourmandy. Definitely some warm and sweet. I can't tell you exactly what I'm getting, but it smells nice. I think this one's gonna be another winner right there with Drontia. I think Carmilla would be another one right up my alley. All right, what else do we got here? Deserology. This was kind of the quote-unquote safe buy. This is supposed to be their take on a barbershop. But as Southern Witchcrafts does, I think it's supposed to be kind of a dark take on barbershop. So let's see how they did. There's a look at the pour. Oh, and that kind of, that fills the room, man. Okay, so I can immediately pull the barbershop out from the shadows. When I stick my nose in there, whatever element it is, we got sandalwood, musk, vanilla, sage, citrus. And I'm thinking the musk, sage, citrus is giving me that top that is what is identifiable as a barbershop to me. I see where they're going with this. But then between the sandalwood, musk, and vanilla, which I know I said musk on both of them, but I think this is musk heavy. Between the sandalwood, musk, and vanilla, there's this warmth and this funk. And so I think that's their dark take on a barbershop. Not my favorite barbershop I've ever smelled, but it's not unpleasant by any means. I like it. And it does have some complexity to it. I just don't know. You know, like, I don't know. This ain't gonna be my favorite Southern Witchcrafts. But it's nice. And it might grow on me. Alright, let's take a swig. A lot of talking today. A lot of talking. Alright, so we got a bar soap here. Let's see what we got inside. So this is kind of, we got some wrapping paper around that there. So you can see the SW in wax. And they kind of have this like lace ribbon going through the front. And if you look, kind of looks like they have the lace going all the way around the puck, which is a nice touch. That's pretty fucking cool. So there's a look at the ingredients on the back. And this is going to be thrown in with my bar soap rotation that I have just recently posted the first video of. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. It was on Lakewood Soap's Smokeberry bath bar soap. And so this one is going to be in that rotation. You can look forward to it sometime in the future. And this was the Valley of Ashes bar soap. And I like it. It's a casual scent. I don't think it's sexy or anything like that, but it's a very nice. It's a very nice masculine scent. It's kind of like the maker of Southern Witchcrafts called it a sexy mechanic. I know it's hard to imagine, but they jazzed it up. They made it almost cologne-like while still being immediately recognizable as a kind of dirty mechanic, you know, a working man. But very nice. This stuff smells great. I absolutely love it. It might be a little bit polarizing if I'm honest, but I love it. I think it's a little bit out of the ordinary, and that's what I love Southern Witchcrafts for, so I ain't mad. I ain't mad. Alright, and then last but not least, we got Pomona. And so Pomona, looks like we got notes of apple, honey, spice, and red wine. So there's that red wine note again, and you can see all the apples on the bottom there. This might have been another fall seasonal. Oh, I'll give you a look at the pour. And I can immediately smell it. Even with it like turned back to me like that, I can immediately smell it. These are bold and banging. This smells nice. This is a nice, pleasant apple. I wouldn't say it's like overly spiced. You know, like spiced apple crisp, but baking, baked goods. No. This smells like apples that have been cut up, and maybe this is before you put them in the apple pie or something. They're cut up. It's that fresh apple scent, but it's not too sweet. It's not too tart. It's just kind of like mellow, like a mellow, realistic fruit smell. And then I pick up, it's not prominent, but I pick up that candle wine again, that candle red wine, where it just has that kind of like red berry sweetness. It's definitely taking a backseat to the apple. But it's nice. The whole thing is just kind of like, it's right in the middle. I wouldn't describe it as bright. I wouldn't describe it as dark. It's just kind of like right in the middle. Could probably be worn year-round. No real problems because it doesn't sit one way or the other. It's funny. It has honey and spice in there, but the spice has got to be in the background. And I don't really pick up much of the honey, if I'm being honest. Maybe once lathered, a little bit of that honey sweetness will come through, but maybe more of the spices will come through. But as of right now, it's just a nice apple scent. Not mad at it. So, that will wrap up Southern Witchcrafts. All done. You can see that they kind of put some nice wrapping paper in there. But we do got one more. We got the Priority Small Flat right here. You just get rid of all these little bits of tape here and there. This is one that I was unsure if it was ever going to show up because it took forever to get email confirmation or tracking. It just kind of, it sat on my shop app for days. It's like the order was confirmed with my shop app, but it took days. I should have I should have actually figured this out before I started the video. That way I could be exact. But days. Like, maybe a full week before I got my tracking. And then it was like a couple days before the thing was dropped off to the post office. And then after it got in the post office hands, it was delivered in a timely manner that was, expected. But, yeah, I was kind of like, it's one thing with free shipping, kind of makes it a little bit hard to gripe. But when you pay for shipping, and then this sort of shit happens, it is annoying. Like, I'm only human, this shit's annoying, but I have a lot of soap in my den, so I'll live. But I can understand where people get frustrated. No surprise there. It's A&E, the club. Worse than my PAA experience that I recently had with shipping. But, whatever. I mean, the fanboys were cool with it. I obviously I haven't been buying a whole hell of a lot of the club lately, but had to pick this up. This is Mimosa and Melon. Mimosa and Melon. This right here is obviously Anthony Esposito, the Stallion. And on the bottom it does say stink like a stallion. And so this one, a lot of people have picked it up. A lot of people have already used it. I was a little bit late up on the train. The scent always sounded good to me, but I was just kind of flip-flopping on, like, do I really want to make an order from A&E, because I haven't bought stuff from them in a long time. Always good scents, always good performance, the occasional frag burn, but I just took a backseat. I was like, not liking it. Anyhow, the fragrance on this, you can take a look. I believe it's in Kaizen 2. You can see on the front. Wonderful fragrance. Definitely one for the fresh boys. It's bright. It's sweet. It's a feel-good scent. I do get a lot of the melon. It's sweet. It's ripe. But a lot of people don't get the florals. I definitely get florals in this. To the point where it might be like 2/3 melon and 1/3 floral. Like, it's there. It's prominent. For me, it's easy to pick up. And I like that touch. And in my opinion, that's a great touch. The melon and then those white florals, or at least I call them white florals because they're like lighter and brighter. Like, some rose can be dark and musky and all this jazz. But this one, lighter, brighter, fresher. And I feel like it's a nice top to put on top of that ripe melon. Yeah, that smells great. And then, of course, I got the matching splash that came with bubble wrap around it. And then it was also, like, taped inside of this plastic thing there. So, really good. Looks like they got some tape around the cap. So, extra protection there. And now that really will do it. That's the end of the mail call. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Picked up a lot of good stuff. And then some stuff that I feel like I'm going to have to live with for a while and kind of see where I end up. So that's good. A lot of good stuff. I'm happy to have like everything in Southern Witchcraft's lineup in my den, basically. So, super happy about that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this mail call unboxing, and I will catch you guys on the next one.